Hi, today I'm showing you how to properly inoculate a starter plate with a bacteria. Okay, you need a starter plate, which is an agar plate. Here we have our bacterial culture. And lastly, we need our sterile inoculating loops. Okay, our goal in inoculating a bacterial culture is to evenly spread out bacterial colonies. And we can do that by using our inoculating loops. Okay, in our starter plate, we have to start in quadrants. So imagine you have 4 quadrants here. Now when you put your bacterial culture, you have to make sure that you're only putting it in a single quadrant. So for example, if we put it here, we have to spread it out by striking the plates in this quarter only. And then rotate the bacterial plate, the culture plate at 45 degrees. And then spread it out again. And after that, do it for the 3rd time. And then lastly, for the last time. Okay, that way, you can produce a single colonies of bacteria in your agar plate. Okay, now let's start. Okay, first get your inoculating loops. Since this is sterile inoculating loops, you have to make sure that the loops won't touch anything. Okay, now we have our loop. Now get your bacteria. Okay, you have to open this. Okay, this is our broth culture of E. coli. Okay, next step is to insert our loop inside our broth while mixing it to have a good sample of a bacteria. After that, you have to make sure that your loop has a film of bacteria. So after inserting it, you can check the loop. Make sure that you have a film. So in this loop here, I now have a good film of bacteria. Okay, now I'm putting this in my agar plate. I have to make sure that I'm only putting it in one quadrant. So I'll just open it slightly and then evenly spread out my bacterial culture in one quadrant. So I can do streaks for 10 times. After that, I'll just remove this cover. Okay, after that, I'm rotating my plate at 45 degrees. And then I'm going to strake it again, but for the first time I have to touch my initial strakes that I have put in my first quadrant. So I have to do that twice. So that's once and twice. Then I have to make sure that I'm spreading them out while not touching the first strake. Then rotate it again, 45 degrees, and then do the same method. Spread them out. And then lastly, for the last quadrant, spread them evenly. So now that's how you do it.